Do you know astronauts' height increases by up to 2 inches in space? Imagine floating in space, looking down at Earth, and suddenly, you're taller. That's right, astronauts can grow up to 2 inches in space. But how and why doesn't it last when they return to Earth? Here on Earth, gravity is constantly pressing down on us, compressing our spine. The discs between our vertebrae act like shock absorbers, but over time, gravity squishes them together, making us slightly shorter by the end of the day, about 0.5 to 1 centimeter. But in space, no gravity means no compression. Without that downward force, the spinal discs expand, stretching the spine out. This can add up to 2 inches 5 centimeters of extra height for astronauts. The tallest increase ever recorded was astronaut Scott Kelly, who grew a full 2 inches during his year in space. Sadly, this height boost is temporary. Once astronauts return to Earth, gravity kicks back in, and within a few months, sometimes even weeks, they shrink back to their original height. But here's the catch. Some astronauts report back pain after returning. Why? Because their spines, after months of expansion, suddenly get compressed again. Ouch! Now, you might be thinking, could we use this to grow taller on Earth? Well, technically yes, but not practically. Sleeping horizontally helps your spine decompress slightly. That's why you're a tiny bit taller in the morning. Inversion tables stretch the spine temporarily, but unless you live in zero gravity, 24/7, you won't stay taller for long. Growing taller in space sounds fun, but there's a downside. Without gravity, muscles weaken, including those supporting the spine. Some astronauts develop spaceflight-associated neuroocular syndrome, where spinal fluid shifts, causing vision problems. That's why astronauts do 2.5 hours of daily exercise in space to keep their bones and muscles strong. This phenomenon isn't just cool, it's helping scientists understand long-term space travel. If humans go to Mars, we must protect their spines. Back pain treatments. Studying spinal fluid shifts could help earthbound patients. Aging research. Spinal compression is similar to age-related height loss in seniors. Imagine a space basketball league. Players could be taller, jump infinitely since there's no gravity. But dunking, impossible, you'd just float away. Passing, the ball would never come down. Maybe stick to Earth basketball for now. Space never stops surprising us. From growing taller to floating in zero-G, every discovery pushes human knowledge further. What's next? Maybe one day, we'll find a way to stay taller forever, or even live among the stars. Want more mind-blowing space facts? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.